Guys, if you have received an email from your employer to prove your right to work in the UK, don't be scared. It is absolutely normal. There have been like a random selection, and I'll tell you the reason why. Also, if you have received an email from your letting agent, I'll be sharing some in this video, that your right to rent is now limited. Don't worry at all. It's all because recently the UK government updated, the Home Office updated the codes to practice in the United Kingdom for those who are working, and the only reason is because they want to cut down, or they want to track illegal migrants. And landlords, letting agents, landlady, employers have been strictly asked to make sure that all their employees and all their tenants are all legal migrants.
Ryan Little.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. I'm super excited to have you here. Now guys, do me a favor, like this video so you don't forget, share this video, and of course don't forget to subscribe. If you are seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Violet Okolocha. Like this video right now, and of course don't forget to subscribe. So guys, there is actually a lot of uncertainties when you live in a foreign country, not just the United Kingdom. 1 minute it is this, the other minute it is that. Like, it's not easy here. Now recently there have been like a random selection. A lot of employees are beginning to see emails from their employers that, oh my god, you have to prove your rights to work. It is the employer who issued you your COS. They have all your details, and now they are like, you have to prove your right to work. There's fire on the mountain, there's problem everywhere, you know. So it's just because recently the Home Office updated the codes to practice in the United Kingdom, and they are fining employers as far as £60,000 if they are caught employing an illegal migrants. Also, same goes for landlords and letting agency. Now I'll share this on the screen because obviously I've hid every detail. This lady sent this to me, and this is what it says on the screen. We have, hope you are well. That's how it started. I'll share it. We have received an email from Let Alliance as your right to rent status was limited due to your visa expiring in May. They have informed us we need to make a new right to rent for you to make sure you still have the right to rent in this country. This is a legal process we need to follow, otherwise a fine will be issued. Can you confirm you have reapplied? Now this lady that sent me this, guys, her visa is due. She's due to renew her visa in May, and she sent me this precisely February 4th, like those via my save. I said obviously you are safe. There have been like an update on the code of practice, and they're trying to track down immigrants at all costs. Landlords, letting agents, landladies, employers can even be fined as far as £60,000. So that is why, if you watch, not everybody, I didn't receive a mail from my employer, but lots of my lots of my colleagues, all of us came into the UK together, they did receive a mail. So I felt this was like a random selection, that they have to prove their right to work in the UK, and they were so scared, like, obviously, but I'm legal. So the best way to prove it is just to share your share code with them, but they are trying their best because the Home Office is trying to cut that illegal migrants at all costs. Guys, it's not easy now in the United Kingdom, and it is not easy in any foreign country. I stand to be corrected. I'm a nurse in the United Kingdom. Some of my colleagues are nurse in Canada, some of them are nurse in America. It's not easy here. Now, come to think of it, a lot is happening. Imagine cost of living in the United Kingdom is so expensive. Now, see guys, let me tell you how literally it works. So guys, lots of people are even considering to migrate out of the United Kingdom because they feel like the cost of living is outrageous. I don't think that is the best option, considering that cost of living abroad and in everywhere is skyrockets now. Guys, you won't believe it. The average salary in the UK as of now is around £1,600, and you are living in an apartment as a family, and your average rent in the UK currently is £800 for a two-bedroom flat. Yes, averagely. Now, and your monthly salary is 1/6. By the time you pay £800, now you pay your electricity bill, let's make it £150. You pay your gas fee, let's make it £50. You pay your broadband, let's make it £30. You pay your car insurance, let's make it £100. You pay your road tax, let's make it £25. Now you pay your water bill. As a family, you should be paying roughly around £50. On any contract at all, some people do phone contract, you pay your phone contract. Now you pay your council tax, let's make the council tax £160, depending on whether you are band A, band B, blah blah blah. By the time at the end of the month, you have nothing left. We're not talking about feeding here. Now the UK Home Office has increased IHRO fee, which is the immigration health surcharge. Now, despite all this, you still have to be saving. You still have to be saving to either renew your visa, because definitely you are going to be renewing your visa in the next 3 years for those who are on a 3 years visa. And if you are, or for students, you are going to be looking for means to get a work visa or a tier 2 visa, and you are going to be paying a lump sum. So guys, it's not easy, and lots of people are thinking of leaving the country to another country. That's not the solution in my opinion, because recently, even living in Canada, living in America, they are also expensive. I don't know what is going on in the whole world, but things now are really so expensive. So there's a lot of uncertainties living abroad. And guys, in your visa in the next couple of years, for those who are on a skilled worker visa, which is the work visa, by 5 years you have to be paying for your indefinite leave to remain. An indefinite leave to remain is over £2,000, and you know, in the next 1 year after paying for your indefinite leave to remain, you also have to pay for your citizenship, which is over £1,000. So guys, it is not really easy. Lots of people are beginning to think like, do you think the UK is for me? Do you think this country is really for me? And lots of people are beginning to think of going back. I know of somebody recently who has relocated back. She used to be in the UK. We all came together, and she just told me, I'm not cut out for this anymore. It's getting too frustrating. I'm really tired. I have to relocate back. She did some exams and she's now in Canada. I've asked her recently, how is Canada? She said it's not really better anywhere, but we just have to keep moving until we get a place that is best. So guys, I'll tell you, it's not easy anywhere. Lots of people are beginning to migrate out of the United Kingdom, but like she told me, it's not better anywhere, because obviously the cost of living now, not just UK, is outrageously something else. And now guys, there's something I also want to say, and so because a lot of people watch me and they are planning to migrate to the UK, you have to think about it, not just the UK, abroad. Recently, it's not easy everywhere, so make sure you are thinking very very well before you make your decisions. I'm not trying to discourage anybody, because if you give me the options of going back to my country, I wouldn't take it, but just make sure you are aware of what is currently going on, so that you can make the best informed decision that suits you and suits your family. Now, for students, as you are rounding up your master's program in quotes, you have to look for a visa, because you can't be on the student visa forever. Once your master's is over, you have to look for a work visa. Now, if you're looking for a work visa and you have a family, you are paying your IHS fee, except you get a job, of course, in the healthcare sector. So you are paying your IHS fee. An IHS fee per person is £1,035. If you have a family, that's not your visa fee. If you have a family of 4 or 5, you are paying over £20,000. You have to think about it, like, is it worth it now? Is this what I really want for myself? Because recently, guys, honestly, the UK government is really trying to calm down migration, and the employers can pay as far as £52,000. I'll share it on your screen so that you can see it before I just round up this video today. Petty from February 13th, 2024, right to work fines triple, reaching up to £45,000 per worker for initial breaches, and £60,000 for worker, and £60,000 per worker for repeated violation. Meaning, employees can pay as far as £60,000 if they are found employing an illegal migrant. And that is why I told you, if you have received a random mail from your employer that you have to prove your right to work, go ahead and prove it. We know they have your details, but this is what is going on. Like I told you, they updated their code of practice to work in the United Kingdom, and not just employers, including landlords, landladies, and letting agents. I showed you how a lady's rent is due to a lady's visa is expiring in May, but the letting agents have sent to her, I've sent this email to her, look, have you applied for your visa? Because we can pay a fine for this. So nobody is going to pay £60,000 or 60,000. Nobody's going to pay £60,000 because they want to protect you. You understand? It's going to pay £45,000 because they want to protect you. You get? So these are all happening, cost of living, blah blah blah. So you have to be aware. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in another of my juicy video. Until I see you again, have a pleasant day. Bye, guys.